Greetings, my fine, fair, friendly fellow Fiat destroyers. We've got a crazy amount of stuff to look at today, so I want you to go ahead and pause the video and go get yourself some popcorn, can of Coke, whatever you need to get through this. We've got a lot of stuff to look at. So yeah, just go ahead and do that and then come back and we'll look at all the stuff that we have. Alright, you got your snacks? Great, because we've got a ton of stuff to look at today. As you can see, guys, we have a large black bag, and I'm going to try to show you the contents inside. Okay guys, we can kind of see a little bit inside the bag, but there's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm going to have to try and unload this and get it to a point where you can see a little more of what's going on. Alright guys, well, I've been unloading the stuff from the bag, and inside the black bag I have things sorted out somewhat. As you can see, we've got all these numbers. Then yes, if you're thinking auction, you're thinking correctly. Tons and tons of lot numbers here. I'm making the video a few weeks after the auction, but I did manage to make it to a coin auction and managed to just grab a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to be able to show everything in detail, there's just way too much, but there's sort of a few main categories of things that I got. There you can see some of the things inside the bags here. So we'll break it down here a little bit, and I just want to talk about some of the things, some of the lessons we can learn from experiences like this. So guys, I'm just going to set this one back. That one was Silver Eagles, as you probably figured out. But this one, guys, is a whole bunch of 40% Kennedy half dollars. So let's go ahead and dump them out here. And there we go. As you can see, we've got many lots of these. So these are all individual lots that were struck down one at a time, and they came, as you can see, they're numbered, and I have here a group of papers all with descriptions and lot numbers, and I was able to go through at the auction, look around at things, and sit down, look at the descriptions, and write in some numbers of things I wanted to pay. And then on another side I had what they actually sold for, and if I got it I circled it and some stuff like that. Of course, the auction went fast, or the auctioneer moved pretty fast, and I wasn't able to include all the information. I had to stay ahead of him, but at the bottom I kept adding up the totals of how much I was spending, so that was very helpful. I'm not going to flip to the end there, and there's just way too much to look at to see the entire paper. But yeah guys, I think these come in, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I believe most of these are lots of 8 40% half dollars. So that would be Kennedy half dollars from 1965 through 1969. It would also be 1970, but 1970 would be a key date, so I don't think there's any of those in here. But guys, this is probably going to pretty much finish my 40% half dollar guardhouse box, so that's really exciting. And of course, these I would have gotten pretty much all, or actually probably all of them under spot, some of them for like a pretty good price. So that's pretty exciting. Let's just get, let me see, this one here looks a little more. So yeah guys, it does look like some of these have 10, some have 8, so we'll have to sort that out as we go. But just as a rough idea, we've got a number of bags here, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, like 11 times 8 would be 88, so there's at least 90 or more coins here, so that's great. We've got quite a bit of silver here for under spot, and I'm happy about that, and I'm excited to see where this is going to take me in my guardhouse box. So let's get that out of the way and look at the next item. So next up here guys, this I believe is where I put pretty much all of the 90%. Let's go ahead and dump this out and see what we got. Oh, this might be a few miscellaneous items as well, actually. Here's a group of Kennedy half dollars, and I know I needed this 49D in my album, so that's exciting. And then I got that one. And we got here a bag of silver dimes. And I remember paying a pretty decent price for those. And then some war nickels, got them for a decent price as well. Here is a 1923 peace dollar, 1921 gorgeous Morgan dollar. Very nice toning on that one. And then this is an ounce of silver, Donald Trump round, so that's pretty cool. Would definitely be collectible in the years to come. And this is a Michael Pence round, and that funny looking texture you see right there is actually a shattered capsule, which is a result of the very, very high relief on this piece. So that is really neat, very interesting piece there. And then we've got just some generic silver bars that I got for a good price, so that's cool. And another bag of Roosevelt dimes. And then here is another really cool piece. I've seen these on eBay and wanted to get them before, but finally I was able to get this one for a very good price. And this is the Christian symbol fish here, and maybe I'll take a minute to tell you why this symbol exists in case you haven't heard. And that is that two believers, as we call ourselves, could meet each other in a place where Christianity was oppressed, and then Christians were persecuted and even killed for their beliefs. This has been the case and is the case in many parts of the world for much of history in the last 2,000 years. And anyway, two believers could meet each other, and one could be standing here, and with his foot he would make this line in the dirt or the sand, wherever they were, or maybe just even make this motion. He would just take his foot and then drag it across the ground and make a shape like that, just an arc. And then the other guy is standing here talking to him. And by the way, he could do this just very like subtly without making a big show about it. And then the other guy would go and make the other arc, and that would complete the fish. Now, why a fish? That's a good question. I'm assuming if you don't know the history of this, you probably don't know why the fish. Well, if you look down here, we've got some Greek letters. These are capital Greek letters, actually, and I actually can read Greek to a certain extent, and this spells ichthus, and that means fish. And the reason is that this is an acronym, and in Greek this stands for Jesus Christos Theou Uios Soter. That's how we would pronounce it. And to translate that into English, it would be Jesus Christ of God, Son, Savior. Alright, and that's why we've got this up here, Jesus Christ, Son of God, Savior. They just changed the order a little bit to make better sense in English. But anyway, guys, enough time spent on this piece, but as you can tell, I'm definitely a fan of it, and very glad that I was able to pick it up. So yeah, guys, there we have some generic pieces and some 90% to add to the stack. So again, these were all purchased for great prices, and super happy with these pickups. Let's go ahead and put them back in this bag for now, and I will process them when I have time. Alright guys, now this bag here is the big bulk of the success of this auction. This here, guys, is all silver eagles. And actually, there are two proof eagles, one of which was on the paper as a proof eagle and one was not. So the one, I actually paid like just a cheap bullion price for the proof eagle. So that is just epic. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, these here are the two proofs. We'll look at them more in a bit. But as you can see, we've just got, you know, all kinds of interesting packaging. Like here's one, a little bit toned. It's in this rectangular capsule thing. So probably most of these I'm going to be taking out of these packages and tubing them up, putting them in my guardhouse box. But yeah, this is 2015, and it's in a capsule. So yeah, it's going to be in good condition at least. But I'll just have to that actually came from a coin shop. I've actually been to this coin shop. Totally different area than the coin shop video I made recently. But yeah, wow, there's a 2017. No, 2012, right? Yeah, that's a 2012 right there. And 1997. So, now there. Okay, yeah, that's not on the coin. I thought that was ink on the coin, but it's not. And here's one with like a wild sticker or paint or something, so I don't know if I'm going to try and take that off or not. But yeah, just crazy. Look at all this. And some of these are, you know, here's one or a few that are in this, you know, fancy box and all that. It's just a regular bullion eagle. Like that one's 2003. But all of these guys I paid a very, very good price. So that is just awesome, guys. Happened to put in the time. I had to drive a good distance to get to this auction, but I took the time, I did it, and I had enough Fiat to destroy to make it worthwhile, so I was able to get all this stuff. In fact, I got, I think it was 19 or 20 total silver eagles. I wasn't keeping track during the auction, but counted them when I got home. And now that includes the proof ones, so I won't be just throwing the proof ones into a tube. But yeah, here's a 2010 proof. So just check that out. Is that gorgeous or what? I've always wanted to get a proof and could never justify the price, but I got a decent price on one of the proofs, and then the other one I got just basically stole it because I paid like bullion price, mid 20s or low 20s, high 20s or something. And here's the other one. Looks like a 2018, so very gorgeous. I'm going to try not to get into collecting these because I know that would definitely take considerable Fiat to build the whole collection in proofs. So yeah, guys, very exciting. I look forward to being able to take all of these out of the packages now and get them in my monster box and see where I am in my monster box. But yeah, that is definitely a huge highlight of the auction. But we're not done yet, so don't leave yet. Alright guys, so in this last bag we have some miscellaneous items, and one of the miscellaneous items is actually kind of exciting, so I'll maybe save it for last. But here we've got a, what is this, just like a denominations, I don't think it's a certain year. Let me take a look. Okay guys, this is actually a certain year. 1934 is what we have here. A wheat penny, buffalo nickel, mercury dime, Washington quarter, and walking liberty, all from 1934. So kind of cool. I don't think they're necessarily that valuable, but I still got it for a decent price. And let's see, what else do we have here? I don't even know. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, it's a commemorative $50. Yeah, there we go. George Washington proof, silver, commemorative $50. I actually got two of these for about the price of one, so that's pretty cool. And there's the other one there. Going to get into that box in a little bit. Here we've got the whole collection of the silver war nickels, so that's really cool as well. Definitely pretty nice. I know not everyone's a fan of war nickels, but to put them in a collection like that, it's pretty cool. And then here we've got, what is this? Oh, it's another. We've got a silver eagle and a Sacagawea dollar, and this not so fancy set right here, so I'm not going to be keeping the box, but yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Okay guys, so last but not least, oh, what's this? I forgot about this piece right here. Now this is actually gold. There's some gold in this. This is a ½ gram of 14 karat gold. So I'm not going to count it in my 100 pieces of gold challenge. It's just a very, very small piece. There would be, you know, like, what, 1/4 gram in this thing. So not really worth adding to my 100 pieces of gold challenge, but hey, might make a cool giveaway prize, right? What do you guys think about that? Giveaway prize? Let's give this a little zoom in right here. The capsule is cracked, but we've got, who is this? Can't remember. Oh, it's JFK. I couldn't really see. Maybe you guys can see that better than I can on the screen. Okay guys, so last but not least, and again here's this coin shop here, and bam, look at that. US Eagle 1/10 ounce. And it's one of the older dates, and it's in this Capital Plastics holder, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, maybe you guys can read that date. I believe I'm seeing 1999 if I'm not mistaken, but it is for sure a 1/10 ounce of gold, so that's great. Another 1/10 ounce gold eagle to add to the stack, and of course to add to my 100 pieces of gold. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick, and this is actually going to bump us over that 8 ounce mark, so that's great. And there we go guys, we now have 57 pieces of gold in the stack here, and we're just over 8 ounces of gold, so that is great. Moving right along, still got a ways to go. We're getting close to 60, and then we've got to do all the 60s, all the 70s, all the 80s, all the 90s, so it's going to take a while yet, but we are making progress in this 100 pieces of gold challenge. And I hope to make a video before too long about some of the lessons that I've already been learning while doing this challenge. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this. I went through this kind of fast today, so if you have any questions about any of the things that you saw, if there's anything you saw that you want to maybe purchase from me, you could talk to me about that in the comments or send me an email. Of course, the main items like the 90%, the 40%, and the silver eagles, those are all from my stack, so I'll be hanging on to those, of course. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to put the time in if you're into getting deals on silver and gold. Sometimes you've just got to put the work in, and you can't just go by deals, emails, or findbullionprices.com. Sometimes you can find better stuff than that if you actually get out there and look. Alright guys, well again, I look forward to engaging with you in the comments down below. Remember to keep on stacking the silver and the gold. Oh yeah, stack that gold. Remember to destroy that Fiat.